vasenaha umananapati javana. These are some of the practical examples. There are persons who criticize chanting of Hare Krishna mantra. Now, October, because the glories of the holy name are described here, that one can become free from the sinful reaction of life simply by chanting the holy name of the Lord. So sometimes those who are not in the line, they think it is too much. It is too much. So the next verse, it is advised, not it is too much, you can taste it. Taste it. What is that taste? Patito. When you fall down from a high place, suppose from the roof, you may fall down. Patitam. Skolita. You may sleep and fall down. Bhaguna. By falling down, you may break your bones. Then sandasta, you may be bitten by some animal, cats, dogs, snake. There are so many domestic. Then stopto, you may be burnt, and ahata, you may be injured from others. Then during this time, you can taste practical. What is that taste? Hari iti avasena aha. Try to chant Hare Krishna. Uman, if anyone does so, na arhati jatana, you immediately feel that from the injuries, you are not feeling pain. This is practical. Even the snake bite, you may be said, the author says, never says that you may be saved from death, but the suggestion is that you may not feel much pain. This is practical. Because this material world is full of danger. These symptoms of dangerous pollution, patitam, skalito, bhagna, especially in the modern age, in the Western countries, accident, motor accident and die is very common thing now. Here also it is becoming. On the whole, if there is no motor accident, there are so many accidents, and every stage there is danger. Padam padam ajad vipadam. This material world means every stage there is danger. There is no question of safety at any moment. Therefore, Prahlad Maharaj recommended, Kumara Matra Prajna, Raman. Why in the beginning of childhood one should learn Bhagavad Dharma? Durlavam Maharaj. Somehow or other, we have got this body, human form of body, Durlavam, after many, many births. They do not know, the foolish person, they do not know what is the value of this human form of life. Jalajanam lakhani sabra lakhavinsati Rudra Sankaka, in this way, 8,400,000 different forms of life we have to pass through. Then we are going. Especially a civilized human, the human race, there are also 400,000. 400,000 types. Out of them, those who are civilized, they are called aliens. Alien means civilized. Alien means those who are making frauds. They are called aliens. Amongst the aliens, there is the division, Brahman, Kshatriya, Vaishya, Shudra, Brahmachari, Grihastha, Vanaprastha. The aliens, they do follow the Vedic principle, Varnasana. Varnasana charvata, Dusena Paratuma, Vishnu Aradhate. What is the purpose of Varnasana? Vishnu Aradhana. Why Vishnu Aradhana? There are so many other demigods. That is also answered by Lord Shiva. When it was asked by Parvati, what is the best form of worship? He recommended Aradhananam Sarvesham. There are many different types of worship. Sarvesham. Vishnu Aradhanam Param. He never said, Lord Shiva, that my Aradhana is. Krishna says, Mamekam Saranam Guru. But no other demigods had ever said, no, he never tried. Here, Lord Shiva said, Vishnu Aradhanam Param. Then again he stresses, Tasmat Parataram Devi Madhyana Tadhyana Aradhanam. Vishnu Aradhanam is the best, but better than this best, there is another Aradhanam. What is that? Tadhyana Aradhanam, to worship Vaishnava. Vishnu Aradhana is the topmost, but Vaishnava Aradhana is still more. Narottam Das Thakur therefore says, Chariya Vaishnava Seva Nistar Kese Keva. The Vaishnava Aradhana is so important. Therefore Krishna says, Tad Vidhi Pratipatena Paripasnena Sevaya Upadakshanti Tad Jnanam Jnanina Tattvadarshina. Tattvadarshi. This word tattva is very important. Unless one is tattvadarshi, there is no use to take instruction from him. Useless, waste of time. Tattvadarshi means, Krishna says in another place, Manushyana sahaseshu kashti jatati siddhaya. Siddhi means liberated, means who has no more the bodily concept of life. This is the Vedic meaning of Aham Brahmasmi. Aham, I, the spiritual spark. I am not this matter. I am a spirit soul. That is no. So long we are in the bodily concept of life, that is called Jiva Bhuta, Mamaivam, Jiva, conditioned soul. And when one understands Aham Brahmasmi, that is called Brahma Bhuta. There are two words. The conditioned soul is called Jiva Bhuta. He is thinking, I am American, I am Indian, I am Brahman, I am Kshatriya, I am cat, I am dog, I am this and that. That is called Jiva. And in the human form of life, when he studies Athāta Brahma Jigyāsa, when he is inquisitive to understand Brahma, spirit, that is real life. Jivasya Tattva Jigyāsa. In the Srimad Bhagavatam it is said that Dharmartha Kama Moksha. So, moksha means tattva jigyasa. Jivasya tattva jigyasa. Not just her karma bhi. That tattva jigyasa means to understand Krishna. You find in the Bhagavad Gita. Kaśchid veti mam tattva. He said, tattva jigyasa. Who will inquire about tattva? Those who are siddha. So that siddha state, Brahma-bhuta state, is not for everyone. Manusyanam sahasre kaśchid jatati siddha. Out of many millions of persons, one may be interested how to become siddha, to understand Aham Brahmasmi. That is called siddha. And jatatāmapi siddhāna kaśchid vettimam tattva. This is called tattva jigyasa. The tattva jigyasa is meant for the siddhas, not for the fools and rascals. They are inquiring kya bhav hai. You find in the market, big merchants, they have got exchange in Calcutta, Bombay. The inquiry is kya bhav hai. Not that inquiry. Kya bhav hai? Is share ka kya bhav hai? Chawal ka kya bhav hai? Dal ka kya? Not that is not tattva jigyasa. Tattva jigyasa means what is Brahma? Because Vedas indicates they try to understand Aham Brahmasmi, you are Brahma, Tattvamasi, Soham. So this is the Vedic injunction. The Vedic injunction, Tattva Jigyasa, that is the first aphorism in the Vedanta Sutra. Athāta Brahma Jigyasa, the human form of life, is meant for inquiring about the absolute truth. Therefore, Bhagavad explained, Jivasya Tattva Jigyasa. That is the explanation of Brahma Sutra. Therefore, you find at the end of each chapter of Srimad Bhagavatam, Srimad Bhagavate Mahapurane, Brahma Sutra Bhashye, Srimad Bhagavatam is the real comment of Brahma Sutra, Vedanta. Vedanta Sutra was compiled by Vyasa. He summarized all the Vedic knowledge. Summarized all Vedic knowledge into Brahma Sutra. In nutshell. Then he was not satisfied. Although he made so many Puranas, Mahabharata, Brahma Sutra, Upanishads, etc. But these were correct. He wrote into letters in the book, being compassionate on the people of this age, all fools and rascals, they have no good memory. Therefore, he compiled all these Vedas into writing. Before that, there was no writing. People were so sharp in memory, simply by hearing from the Guru. Simply, the education and the brain and the capacity was so nice. But that is not possible. In the age, everything is diminishing. The strength, bodily strength is diminishing. The memory is diminishing. The duration of life is diminishing. Man's propensity to be merciful is diminishing. At the present moment, even in the civilized world, so-called civilized, if one man is being killed on the open street, nobody will go at him. The bodily strength is diminishing, memory is diminishing, dharma, the principle of religion, that is diminishing. This is calculated. Therefore, Brahma Jignasa, when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was posted by Prakashananda Saraswati and Ganaraj, Pharvara, Shankara philosophy, that there was a meeting between Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu did not like to meet the Mayavadi sannyasis. He used to live alone. But sometimes these Mayavadi sannyasis, they are criticizing him that this Bengali sannyasi come from Bengal, he does not indulge in reading Brahma Sutra, Vedanta Sutra. He dances and chants with some ecstatic people. What kind of sannyasi? A sannyasi is meant for studying Vedanta Sutra, Sankhya philosophy. Some of them are very learned scholars. There is no doubt about it. But when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was inquired by Prakashananda Saraswati, sir, I learned that in your previous life you were a learned scholar who is known as Nimai Pandit. And you have taken sannyas. So instead of reading Sankhya philosophy and Vedanta Sutra, you are simply chanting and dancing with some fanatics. What is this? This was the question. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu replied that, sir, if I reply your question candidly, please do not be shocked. No, I am not sorry, I have just replied. Because my Guru Maharaj saw me, I am the greatest fool. Guru Mare Murkho Dekhe. Kohila Vedante Nahi Kaho Adhikar. He became a fool. The purpose was that the present moment, they are simply fools and rascals. What they will understand of Vedanta. Therefore, the Shastric injunction is Hare Nama, Hare Nama, Hare Nama. So there was very long discussion and all the sannyasis, 60,000 sannyasis were convinced about Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's philosophy, his explanation of the Upanishad. It is not that the Chaitanya Mahaprabhu Sampradaya is simply chanting and dancing. If required, they are prepared to answer all Vedic discussion. They are prepared. We have got so many books, all Vedic discussion. Not that we are simply ignorant, but this is sufficient. Simply chanting is sufficient. But if one thinks like Prakashananda Saraswati, that these people simply chant and dance, sometimes one sannyasi accused in Germany, That's Bharati. So, we answered them. Come on, we have got at least 75 books, 400 pages each, to teach you Krishna consciousness. Come on. We are prepared. It is not that Chaitanya, we are the followers of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. He was chanting and dancing. But when there are Prakasananda Saraswati, when there are Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya, he discussed Vedanta very elaborately. Not with fool's understanding. A Pandit like Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya, a sannyasi like Prakasananda Saraswati, who knew what is Vedanta, what is Vedanta, then we are prepared. Because we know certainly, Krishna says, Vedashta Sarvaya Ahame Vedam. If anyone understands Krishna, it is to be understood that he has studied all the Vedas. There is no doubt about it. Vedashta Sarvaya Ahame Vedam. Bhaunam Jammanam Ante Jnanaman Mam Bhagavata Vasudeva Sarvamiti Samahana. So everything is explained there. We are preaching Krishna consciousness not with empty hand. We are prepared to talk on Vedanta, we are prepared to talk on Upanishad, and the conclusion is Krishnastu Bhagavan Sam. Iti Chamsa Kala Pumsa Krishnastu Bhagavan Sam. This is the conclusion. Krishna also confirms that Matta Parataram Nanya Kinchidasti Pranava. Sometimes they take Pranava as the supreme. Krishna says, Pranava Aham Sarvavedesu. This Pranava God in all the Vedas, that is my sound representation. So, this holy name of Krishna is so powerful that simply by chanting, one can become liberated. This is the blessing of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. He said, Iha hoite sarva siddhi hoite. All siddhis. Cheta darpanamani. Siddhi means to cleanse the heart. That is siddhi. Because we are now materially obsessed. We are thinking, I am Indian, I am American, I am this and that. All material, upadhi. And bhakti means when you are freed from the upadhi, then bhakti begins. Brahma bhuta prasannatma nasukati nakangati samas sarveshu bhuteshu madhvati advati para. Then bhakti begins. Bhakti is not for the person who is not liberated. Because as soon as you begin bhakti, devotional service, immediately you come to the liberated platform. That is stated in the Bhagavad Gita. Mancha Vyadicharini Bhakti Yogi Naja Sevate Samuna Samatitayetan Brahma Bhuyaya. Bhakti, beginning of bhakti means immediately he is on the Brahma platform. We are trying to understand Aham Brahmasmi, but if you get to devotional service, you are immediately on the platform of Brahma Bhuyaya. So this is the scientific understanding of Brahma Buddha state or Aham Brahmasmi, and everything is explained in the Bhagavad Gita. So therefore, this name is Brahma. The holy name of God is Brahma. Brahma's name is Brahma. Because Brahma is absolute. It's not different from his name. He is not different from his form. He is not different from his quality. Otherwise, how we are worshipping this form of Krishna here? This Krishna and that Krishna. There is no this and that. Krishna is one. But even if you think that this is the statue of Krishna, that is our misconception. It is not statue, it is Krishna. Or we have to prepare our eyes to see. Just like Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, when he entered Jagannath temple, he immediately felt that here is Krishna. Here is Krishna. Because he had the eyes to see Krishna. So we have to prepare our eyes to see. That eye is also explained in the Brahma Samhita. Preman churita bhakti virotarena santas sadaiva nidayasubhita. To develop your love of Krishna, then Krishna will be revealed. Sevan mukhe vijivāgav swayameva suraprabha. So you cannot understand Krishna by argument or by your this staring eyes. No. You have to prepare your eyes, you have to prepare your ears, you have to prepare your nose, you have to prepare your tongue, you have to prepare your hand, you have to prepare your legs. All these senses. Sarvapati vinimuktam tatparatrena nirmanam. Rishikena rishikesa srivaram bhakti. These senses, now it is upas. I am thinking I am American, therefore my hand is American, my leg is American, my eyes are American. No, you have to become free from this American eyes or Indian eyes or Brahminical eyes. No, pure eyes. Sarvapadhi vinirmuktam tatparatena nirmanam. When your eyes are purified from all these designations, when your senses are purified, then nirmanam means purified. That sense is purification does not mean that you are senseless. No. Just like cataract operation of the eyes does not mean pluck out the eyes. No, the eyes will remain, the cataract will be taken away, then you will see. So, when your material conception of life is finished, Brahmasmi, that is Brahma. And to simply realize Brahmasmi will not stay. You have to go past. Brahma Bhuta Prasanna Pana Sarvati Nakanti Samasadvishi Bhuti Madhukti Lavati. If you make farther advance, then your Brahma activity will begin. And that is called Bhakti. Thank you very much.
Yes.